Hi everybody, Candace here at Challenge to Change. I've got a boot camp workout for you today. It's going to be a total body workout. I do have light weights and medium weights. And then we're also going to need a mat. We are going to do some core on the floor. All right, get this rolled out here. All right, let's make sure we get a good warm-up in today. So we're going to start out just with the arms, right over left, crisscross here. Get the breath flowing. Add a little step. Let's bend at the elbows, open the chest up. Add a kick. Last one. All right, windmills. Go forward, keep those legs moving. And backwards. All right, roll that head a couple times to the right. And let's go the other way. Reach forward, let's touch the toes, feet a little wide. Send the hips back, those hamstrings kind of stretched out. Let's send them even wider. Now push into those thighs, side to side right here. All right, now that we're a little bit warmed up here, I'm gonna grab my medium weights, and you can go all the way up to heavy weights. Just make sure you're always listening to what your body's telling you. If it's too much and you haven't been doing a lot of strength, maybe just make sure that you've got something that you can switch out with. So, all right, we're gonna start off with 15 deadlifts. So you're gonna make sure that your feet are pretty close together, not too wide. Back is flat, shoulders are back, nice and controlled. Those weights are close to the legs. They even brush a little bit. That is perfectly fine. Nice and controlled, up and down. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the quads at the top, nice and strong through that lower body. Keep that tummy in, core is nice and tight, supporting your upper body. Let's go for 10 more. And push the hips forward at the top. Really getting a nice squeeze in the booty. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Remember, we're not ducking our head down or coming too far up. You want it nice and in alignment. Last one here. All right. Walk those legs out. We're going to come down for push-ups. You've got 10 push-ups to do. On your knees is perfectly fine with me, or you can come up for army style. We're going to go for 10. Make sure you're looking out in front of your hands and you're leaning not too far forward, but not too far back either. Let's go 8, 7, blow that air out. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Remember, with push-ups, we're looking out in front of our hands, not back at our feet. All right. We're going to do some side lunges. You have options for side lunges. If you want to grab a weight, totally up to you. We're going to start out on the right side. So we're going to do 10 to the right, and of course we'll do 10 to the left. You're going to step over. If you want to reach that weight over, make sure you've got good control. Your shoulders not too far down. You want it still square together. together. If you want to add both light weights for a little lateral raise, those are fun too. Make sure that knee is staying back behind those toes, over the ankle. Let's go 3 more. 2 and 1. Walk it out a little here. You can also do mini movements if you don't want to go too deep. Do just a mini lunge. Back together. Just always watch your alignment. Sure that foot is coming down flat. You don't want to come on your toe. Nice and flat. Let's go 4, 3, 2. Last one here. Alrighty. Up next we got tricep extensions. You can always go with 2 weights, 1 weight. Like I said, whatever you're comfortable, as long as your elbows are forward. If you want to hold it straight up and down, fine with me. We're going to go for 15. Or if you want to do it this way, nice and wide, some people like that a little bit better, better control. That is also fine. Whew, let's go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Remember, elbows forward, biceps close to the ear on those triceps. All right, sumo squats. You can always add weights to these too. Totally up to you. You want to challenge yourself, you go ahead and do some heavier weights. I'm going to go with 8s, down and up. Hold them right at the hips. You want to still be able to get nice and low, so you can also hold them in front, almost like when you do a goblet. We're going to go 15 of these. Let's go 9 more. Putting all that weight into the heels, really squeezing at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, excellent. All right, we're gonna do an overhead press. We're gonna do 15. So like I said, if it's a little bit too much weight, you gotta switch out. Go to those lighter weights. You want nice, controlled movement. Elbows come out, straight up overhead. You don't wanna arch your back, so check in with your hips. Whew. See where those shoulders are. 11, 10, nice and strong all the way through the body, and nice and controlled, not wobbly. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, set those weights down. We're gonna repeat that round. I'm gonna grab a drink here. Always stop, grab a drink, stretch out if you need to. Sometimes our shoulders and our neck tighten up without us knowing. Always roll them around, especially when you're using weights. All right, deadlift. You can always do 1 foot back, 1 foot up as you come down. If you're working on your balance, or if you have poor balance like me, you can do both feet, toes forward, down, back up. Yeah, my feet are only hip distance apart. Weights are close to my body. For 13. 11, 10, 9, 8, back is flat. 7, 6, 5, shoulders back. 4, 3, 2, last one. All right. Set those weights down. We're doing push-ups. If you didn't do army style last time, maybe try it this time. Oh, I forgot to start my watch. Some things never change, right? There we go. All right. Always just make sure shoulders over elbows, over wrists. Back is nice and flat. You're gonna lower it down. Back up. 9. Keep that tummy in nice and tight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send it back if you need to. A little stretch, child's pose. All right, we're gonna go right side lunges. I'm gonna go without weights this time. Start out feet together, only to the right. We're gonna go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Make sure that chest is coming forward. Get a little deeper than you did last time. All right, I'm gonna go other side. Over for 10, together. Five, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, walking out, I'm gonna grab another drink of water. All right, tricep extensions are next. Like I said, whatever weight you're comfortable with, and you can hold it however you're comfortable. Just make sure that you're being safe, and that you're watching your form. Let's go 13, 12. Check in with your back. Are you arching? Tummy's nice and tight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, roll those shoulders out a little here. Sumo squats, send those feet wide. All right. Weight or no weight, up to you. Down low. Push it up. Down low, push it up. For 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Squeeze at the top. Need to bring your feet in. Walk them in. Your hip flexors starting to scream at you. Your body will tell you if it's not right. Let's go 3, 2, last one here. All right, let's do that overhead press. Standing up nice and tall. If you want to use a little bit more or a little bit higher weight this time, go right for it. Just remember alignment. Check in with your body. Let's go 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Nice and controlled. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one here. Bring them down nice and easy. All right, moving on to the next set here. We're gonna come down to the mat for some Russian twists. There's multiple options for these as well. Always make sure you've got your knees together and your feet together. You're gonna come back onto your sacrum, and you can either lift your feet up and go with no weight. You can add a weight. You can keep your feet on the mat. Just make sure you're not taking it in those hip flexors. They're gonna get nice and tight and let you know. Let's keep going. We're gonna do 20. You know me, I talk and lose count, so we're gonna go for 14, 13. Side to side, follow your hands. 9, follow your hands with your head. Bring the feet down if you need to. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a break. Arms out, legs out. Let that belly fill up. That was awesome. All right, I'm gonna scoot down on my mat here. We're gonna do flutter kicks. Flutter kicks, you wanna have your back nice and flat. Hips are nice and flat on that mat. You don't wanna come too far up. You can always start out right here. Make sure those hips are flat. Tailbone is facing towards the opposite wall. Point the toes. You can flutter, push into that mat. Make sure your shoulders are down. We're gonna go for 30. The lower you get, the tougher it's gonna be. Breathe, keep that tummy in. If you're starting to arch, bring them back up. Let's go for 14, 13, check those shoulders. 8, 7, 6, chin down, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Rock it side to side. Take a deep breath. All right, we're gonna come over and around for mountain climbers. This is another one where you wanna make sure you've got pretty good forward. You wanna keep your hips low to the mat. You can go nice and slow. We're gonna do 30, so count them out. Or you can run. Looking out in front of your hands. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, push into the mat. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, send it back, stretch those arms out in front. You can always drop down if it's too much. Take a break, come right back up. If you're like me and you've got crazy allergies right now, sometimes you have to stop and take a breath. All right, we're gonna come back around for heel taps. Nice and flat on the mat. So you want your feet pretty close to your body, but not super, super close. So if you wanna challenge yourself, take them out farther. Start off nice flat back. That neck a little bit of a roll out here. All right, shoulders are gonna come up off the mat, looking out in front of you at the ceiling. We're gonna go right, left. Keep that belly up nice and tight. Keep those shoulders up, keep that neck loose. We've got 10 more for a total of 15, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, send those arms up. Remember with mountain climbers, you want your knees in line with your hips, your feet in line with your knees. You don't want to be out like this or too far in. Always check your form first. All right, crunches. So we're gonna come up with our neck, hands are interlaced at the base of your head. Elbows are out. You don't want them curled up. Tummy's in nice and tight. Take a deep breath in. Blow all that air out. Activate those core muscles. And let's lift it up. We're gonna go for 15. Exhale at the top. Looking up at that ceiling. 7, 6, support your head. 5, 4, 3, getting those shoulders off the mat. Last one here, bring it down. All right, excellent. All right, we're gonna go for leg lifts. Start out at the top. Remember, tailbone's still on the floor, hips are still on the floor, we're not too far up. Nice flat back, shoulders are down. Once they start to curl up towards the ceiling, that's gonna lead all the way down your back to arching. And we don't want that, painful. All right, get those hands underneath your hips if you need to. Press into that mat for support. Slight bend in the knees. You're gonna go as low as you are comfortable. If you're starting to arch, don't go super low. If you feel like, hey, I want a little bit more of a challenge, go lower. We're gonna do 15, 12, 11, 10, 9, 5 more. And last one. Bring it down, hug the knees in. Or you can send the legs and arms out. Get a big old stretch up through that core. Deep breath. All right, we're gonna repeat that round also. Russian twist. All right, I'm gonna grab a drink really quick. If you didn't have a weight last time and you want to have a weight this time, go right ahead, step it up through the second round. Make sure you're paying attention to keeping your feet together and knees together. And have a little bit of a curl right here. Pelvic curl is what I think they call it in Pilates. All right, we're gonna go right, left, 20, 19. Follow that weight with your eyes. Keep those knees and feet together. You can always come down. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, whoo, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Set that weight down, reach forward for your feet. Toes, shins, ankles, whichever. Make sure you're not hyperextending your knees. You don't want to push on them too much. All right, up next we got flutter kicks. You can always do flutter kicks with the weight as well. You want to hold that weight up. And we're gonna flutter. Keep those shoulders down, chin down. Let's go 20, 19, 18. Keep those hips nice and flat on the mat. Feel yourself raising up. 11, 10, flutter, flutter. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring them down, set that weight off to the side, nice and safe. I'm gonna come around for mountain climbers. We've got 30, so go at your own pace. Count them out, drop down to your knees if you have to. If your wrists are getting burnt out, some people will do them on their forearms. Just watch, make sure you're not running into your knees. All right, let's go for 30. Count them out. 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. Keep going. Remember to breathe. Elbows over those wrists, push into that mat. 9, 8, pick it up. 6, let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, send it back. That was awesome. Woo! Rest that head on the mat if you need to. Send those knees wide for little child's pose. All right, stretch it back. Roll those shoulders. Heel taps are next. We got 15. Send those feet out a little bit farther this time. Get a really good crunch in that side. Nice and flat back. All right, lift it up. Let's go 15. Side to side, side to side. Go, go, go. 11, 10, 9, looking up at the ceiling. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Stretch it out. All right, crunches are next. Remember, support that head, interlace those fingers. Bottom of the skull, top of your neck, elbows are out. Let's lift it up, shoulders off the mat for 15. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, you got this. 2, last one. Woo! Those burn. All right, leg lifts are up next. Keep those feet together. Slight bend in the knees. Remember, only go as low as you're comfortable without arching. Go a little bit lower than last time. See if you can challenge yourself. Keep that chin down, shoulders down. 13, 12, 11, 10, woo! 9, push into that mat if you need to. 8, get lower. 4 more. 2, last one, bring it up, hug it in, rock it side to side. All right, we're gonna do one more extra move just because I just thought of it. It sounds like fun. Yay, okay, we're gonna do up and outs, one of my favies. So remember, just like with leg lifts, nice and flat on the floor, but we're gonna come up with the feet. Woo, lift those hips, send those feet out. You're gonna feel it in the lower abdomen. Let's go 20. So we've got 18 left. I won't do that to you. Ha. Keep that tummy in. 15. Get those hips up, nice and controlled. 12 more. Woo! These are burning. 8, 7, 6. Let's go. Come on, you got this. Woo! Woo! 3, 2, and last one. All right. Woo! Hug it in. Rock it side to side. And that burns. Awesome. Send those feet out, arms out, deep breath. Fill the belly up with air, let it relax. That was some hardcore core, if you ask me. That was awesome, guys. All right, let's come up for a figure 4. Bring those legs up. And leave it nice and flat on the mat. You can hug behind that left leg. Back and hips flat. Pull that knee in. Good stretch. Switch it out. Try to do about 10 seconds on each side. Roll those feet around. All right, hug the knees in. Side to side here. Let's come up to seated, do a little butterfly. Press those feet together, grab a drink while you're there. Deep breath. Lean into the stretch. You can push down with your elbows. All right, we're going to come around for a runner's stretch. So you come onto your knees. Now bring our left leg forward. Lean forward. Make sure that knee is still in line with your hip on that right leg. You're going to stretch your right arm up and over. It's going to stretch all down through the body, through the hip flexors. I love these. Up and over. You probably couldn't see that very well, could you? Hello. All right, right leg forward. Left knee is back here. Left arm comes up and over. Reach over to the side. Lean forward just as much as you're comfortable. All right, let's come back. We're gonna come up to standing. Go forward for a little forward fold. Once again, shins, ankles, toes, floor, whichever you're most comfortable. Just be sure not to push on your shins. Careful with those knees. Good. Let's come up. Send those feet out. You can push down into the quads, into your thighs. Send the booty back. And come down to the floor. And go side to side here. This is another one of my favies. Slowly bring it back up, bring those feet together, and stretch our arms out. shoulders down the back. All right, crisscross. Bring that right arm across the chest. And other side. Bring those arms up above the head. Oh, let's stretch over to the right. Ooh, that feels good. Back to the center here, over to the left. All right, couple of neck rolls. Other way. You can always drop down and hang. Grab those elbows. Nod your head. Shake it side to side here. All right, we're gonna send the feet nice and wide. Finish up here. Ready to come down. Deep breath in on the way up. Blow all that air out. Let's do 2 more. All right, that is all. I hope you guys are all doing okay. I miss you all. I hope to see you soon. Fingers crossed, right?